Caitlin Clark on Serena Williams and Simone Biles level after moving the needles in WNBA debut. On the show First Take, Chiny Aguamike compared Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark to all-timers in the sports world. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark has been one of the biggest talking points of the WNBA. She entered the league with great hype and potential, and Clark has certainly lived up to it all. She even had one of the best rookie seasons in recent WNBA history as she led the Fever to their first playoff berth this season since 2016. Recently on ESPN's First Take, the panel discussed Caitlin Clark and her success so far in the league. Two-time WNBA All-Star Chiny Aguamike addressed Clark's rookie season and praised her excellence. She even compared Clark to stars of the sports world like Serena Williams and Simone Biles. What she has been able to do has transcended not just women's basketball but women's sports at this moment. The only other athletes that I can see recently in the past generation that have moved the needle like this may be Serena Williams, absolutely, and Simone Biles, who just came off the Aguamike discussed the impact Clark has had on the league so far during the segment. Aguamike noted that Clark is one of the main reasons for the Fever games having a great amount of attendance. The game between the Fever and Washington Mystics set a new attendance record in the WNBA with over 20,000 seats. Aguamike also mentioned the records Clark has broken as a rookie and the milestone she has set for the league in the upcoming years. The end, Aguamike also admitted that Clark has yet to win some gold in her career to belong in the conversation with Serena Williams and Simone Biles. Biles and Williams have both been the top stars in their respective sports. Clark, who is still young and just getting started, has many fans who want to see her as the next big thing in the league. Although she failed to win a championship this year, Clark will be aiming to win some in the upcoming seasons. Caitlin Clark gets eliminated from the playoffs. The Indiana Fever were considered as one of the toughest teams in the league. With the addition of Caitlin Clark, the Fever were even considered by many as the favorites to win the championship. Despite being the championship favorites, the Fever had to swallow a tough pill in the playoffs. Matched against the Connecticut Sun, the two-game series was incredibly intense. Clark delivered an outstanding performance. However, the Fever ultimately lost both games, resulting in their elimination. Despite the defeat, Clark made history by becoming the first rookie in playoff history to record at least 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in a single game. Clark and the Indiana Fever have a really bright future ahead as their superstar continues to improve in the upcoming years. Fans can expect the Fever to potentially win a championship with her on the team. In her rookie season, Clark posted impressive numbers, averaging 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists. Safe to say, she has earned her status as one of the best rookies in WNBA history. LeBron James on how much he respects Caitlin Clark. The 2024 WNBA season is over for the Indiana Fever after they got swept in the first round of the playoffs by the Connecticut Sun, but it was a glorious one in some ways. Caitlin Clark made her much-anticipated pro debut, and while she had some hiccups, she averaged 19.2 points and 8.4 assists a game while leading the Fever to the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. More importantly, she has supercharged the league and women's sports in general, and as a result, the WNBA has enjoyed a huge spike in ratings, attendance, and interest. Still, Clark has had her share of critics, including those who feel she's merely a product of hype. It's a situation LeBron James can relate to, and he expressed his support and respect for Clark in an Esquire magazine article. I have a great deal of respect for Caitlin Clark because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next jump, don't believe you're ready for the big leagues, and just don't think that you belong. And I remember that when I came into the league at 18 years old, how many people doubted me and hoped and prayed that I'd fail. And so, me watching Caitlin and seeing what she's doing, I've been in support of her since day one because I remember myself going through that, and she has my support 100%. She's a transcendent player. And obviously we all saw that at Iowa, and I knew that it would translate to the big leagues. And she's an unbelievable talent. It's great to watch. He also feels there is something about Clark that will help the Fever continue to rise and perhaps attract more talent soon. Yeah, listen, she has the vision, she has the spirit, she's infectious, people want to play with her. They're going to be a really good team, and not too long from now, James may have been the most hyped player in NBA history or the history of any team sport when he entered the league straight out of high school in 2003. Some doubted if he was really that special, but he had an excellent performance in his pro debut, and he has been a constant presence on the All-Star team and All-NBA squad since his second season.